Daniel 8 opens up in the third year of Belshazzar, about 547 BC. The Babylonian kingdom would soon fall and had only about 8 years left. With Daniel standing beside a river, he entered a vision where he saw a ram with 2 horns. The angel Gabriel explicitly states that the ram is the kings of Medo and Persia. Horns represent contemporaneous kingdoms with the character of the beast in this case. The 2 horns represent 2 kingdoms that have been merged into one. Both these beasts indicate the horns can be contemporaneous with the beast. Another synecdoche. The horns represent the beast and the beast the horns. On this ram, one horn came up last but was higher than the other. This naturally matches the bear raised up on one side and 2 arms of silver. The Persians came up later but were stronger, with the 3 ribs corresponding to the 3 directions that the ram conquered: north to Lydia, west to Babylonia, and south to Egypt. We note that Babylonia isn't mentioned first, as was the case with Daniel 2 and 7, but instead was briefly belated and mentioned as so that no beasts might stand before him. The Medo-Persian ram became great. Then a he-goat with a notable horn charged from the west and didn't touch the ground, and smote the ram. The he-goat waxed very great. This is in contrast to the ram that was only great. Again, Gabriel is fairly explicit in stating, and the rough goat is the king of Grecia, and the great horn that is between his eyes is the first king. We know that Alexander the Great came from Greece in the west and conquered the known world extremely fast and died in his prime at age 32. And when he was strong, the great horn was broken, for it came up 4 notable ones towards the 4 winds of heaven. After Alexander died, the empire was shattered and quickly welded together into 4 kingdoms, roughly defined as the 4 points of the compass. Gabriel states that the 4 kingdoms shall stand up out of the nation, but not in his power. Alexander's generals were not of his bloodline. Lysimachus took Thrace and most of Asia Minor, generally north. Cassander took Macedonia and Greece, generally west. Ptolemy took Egypt, Palestine, Cilicia, Petra, and Cyprus, generally south. Seleucus controlled the rest of Asia, Syria, Babylon, Persia, and India, generally east. And out of one of them came forth a little horn. Many commentators seem to think that out of one of them refers to one of the horns. However, a careful analysis of the Hebrew text shows that one of them refers instead to one of the 4 winds of heaven. And we know that Rome came in further from the west. The Roman Empire waxed exceedingly great, contrasted to Alexander's empire being very great, and Medo-Persia being only great. Each empire became larger and greater. Rome conquered toward the south by taking Egypt, and toward the east by conquering the Seleucid Empire, and toward the Pleasant Land when it took over from the Hasmonean dynasty. Rome is portrayed as a horn without a beast. The connotation is that Rome is connected to the Hellenistic goat. Historians often refer to the Roman culture as Greco-Roman due to the massive absorption of Greek philosophy and religion into Rome. These are the horizontal movements of the little horn. The second phase of the little horn is vertical in that it attacks heaven. This could be part of what Daniel 2 was trying to warn about with the rising clay. The antichrist religio-political kingdom would merge Christianity with ancient Greco-Roman philosophy, culture, and religion.